What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fernandez Tool Reviews. Today I wanted to share something that I didn't really expect to get, but I warrantied a old Craftsman non-USA ratchet, 1/4 inch, and I picked up this low profile 1/4 inch 72 teeth locking or quick disconnect ratchet in its place. Part number is CMMT86721. It's a 72 tooth, and it is, like I said earlier, low profile. I've actually been using it for about a week or so, 2 weeks. Not all the time, but enough to like what I am seeing. It is pretty comfortable to use, and even though it's not super high count in teeth, it's still pretty smooth. I did have an issue with it was kind of locked up when I first got it, but after I kind of worked it in at first, I haven't had that issue again. The profile of the head is actually just over a 1/4 inch, so I think when I measured it, it was about 5/16, and even the push button is pretty far recessed, so it's not really coming or out or interfering with anything above the profile of the head. The lever is also sort of low profile, just not super flush to where it's hard to switch, which is nice, because sometimes when companies try to reduce the footprint of stuff, it becomes hard to actually use, but not the case necessarily for me on this one. And just today I wanted to kind of share thoughts about it, and actually lubricate it, because that first instance of when I got it, it was all just locked up and not really working. I think it was just seized in whatever position it was at. But yeah, just some T8 torque screws, and then the faceplate should come off. But yeah, I mean, nothing super crazy about it. 72 teeth. Paul seems to be engaging nicely. Looks like there is a little bit of oil or something in there. I just don't know what the case might have been, or why it was just locked up at first before. But yeah, just going to use some Lucas gun oil. You can pretty much pick up at the O'Reilly's or wherever. Most ratchets, people use Super Lube, which you can get almost anywhere, Harbor Freight, online. Anyway, I've heard a couple of people use gun oil or some sort of equivalent thing, and I mean, it seems to make sense. So you want lubrication. It's not going to be super high heat or anything, but reducing friction is the name of the game. So that is the idea. Just not going to be overdoing it. Just maybe a drop or two, working it in, and don't want it to be oozing out either, so not gonna overdo it there. But yeah, the pricing on this was about $24 and some change, and then, you know, the lovely taxes on top of that. But this was a warranty replacement for me, so I didn't pay more than I already had at some point whenever I got the original one from the set. Very nice option to have when you need to reach stuff in a tight spot. I pair this with some 1/4" drive impact sockets from Matco that I got. They're the ADV, so they're made overseas, but I've been using them for 7-8 years and haven't had any issues with it. They're actually my kind of daily use sockets, and I really like them. But if I can get this screw that fell in there, and then yeah, but compared to my Mac 90 tooth that I use almost every day, pretty much every day, it's a nice alternative, especially when I run into something that requires that lower profile. But here's that just comparison, and you can see quite the difference there. This is a small package, and I've used it for years and can't say anything bad about it. But just running into something that you didn't really think you might need, I've used it a few times in tight spots, and just that little difference alone definitely made it easier to use, I guess. The anvil is slightly longer than the Mac, which you can see almost when you compare them. They're almost the same height to the tip of the anvil, but you pick up a little bit clearance on the profile of the head. And yeah, I mean, excellent choice for not a big price tag, especially, you know, something like this is north of $100 usually. And I mean, if you're going to be using something every day, you want it to last and be comfortable, nice. What this is, but with a lifetime warranty. Most things come nowadays, and you know, when the shit hits the fan, it's nice to have options. But yeah, and here's a small comparison of the sockets that I use just every day. These ADVs. Yeah, you're not gaining, I might be gaining like a 1/16 to the tip of the socket, but in the profile of the head, if you're in a tight spots, that little bit can make it all the difference. And I also saw that there is a mini head of these, I believe, in the 1/4 and 3/8. I don't know if I'll be going out to buy it, but definitely something to keep an eye out for in case I'm looking to warranty another tool. And yeah, but thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more stuff like this, check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Have a good one. Thanks.